In this example, we are looking at the number of cells represented by C in a culture given by the equation where we have two unknowns, P and Q, and time measured in hours from noon on Monday. And the number of cells at noon is 47. That's important. The number of cells 4 hours later at 1600 is 53. So we want to use this information to write two equations in P and Q. So C is 47. All right, that's the number of cells. And P, we don't know. That's a constant. 2 to the power of 0.5t. Well, this is hours since 12, and there are none of them. So actually, we can just leave that as P, because anything to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times P is just P. Then we have plus Q. So this is one of our equations. We need two equations. Let's use the second piece of information. 4 hours later, we have 53. So that makes sense. There's more cultures. And P times 2 to the power of 0.5 times 4 plus Q. All right. So that becomes a little bit more work. Well, let's move down here. 53 equals 2. 4, half of 4 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So you have 4P plus Q, which gives your answers here 47 and 53. All right. Now, the next part of this problem, in part B, calculate the values of P and Q. If I were you and I had a Casio, I would just use the simultaneous equation solver. If I had a TI, I would use the application solving polysmalt, solve the simultaneous equations, and come up with P equals 2 and Q equals 45. All right. If you're unfamiliar with either of those two applications, solving the simultaneous equations by hand is also an equally valid method, although it takes a little bit more time. So use your GDC to get from here to here, helps out. Now it says find the number of cells at 2200. So from 12 to 22 is 10 hours, 22 minus 12. So you want to find the number of cells when P is 2, and you have 2 to the power of 0.5 times 10. All right. All of this is the exponent plus the value of Q that we found, which was 45. Putting this all into your calculator at once, make sure you have brackets around the top. Some calculators have pretty print where it does it nicely for you. Others just have that hat symbol. Then be very careful with the brackets. And in the end, you will end up with 109, completing the solution to the number of cells 10 hours later on Monday.